Well, hello there. We've got two people in. So we're just going to do a little bit of music and then we'll go on to other things. Well, hey, we've got three people in. So we've got Callum, mate, Grandma, Stories in. Play some guitar with you. Yeah. Well, is it you or is it the other lad that's got the guitar? Because I know someone's got a guitar. I think it's Pete Davidson that's got one. Hey. Yeah, the only problem I've got at the moment is this is a little bit bust. But pleased to have you all here. Now, give us another one shot. I've got this Oasis vibe in my head, so just bear with us. Right. Yeah. Once you got the vibe in your head, you just got to throw some music. Oh. Yeah, she getting heavy. Right, what we got? What we got? Um, so is that Jacko or Joko? Joko. Yeah, the Discord sorted. Aye, Discord's there. I posted a picture of both CNU Discord and Geordie Nation. So yes, both have been accomplished. What's that say? What's that say? I'm 22 now and learn about guitar. I have some 6 strings. So how many times you need to master? Once. Whatever anybody says, just keep going and do it your way. Try to pick up some tidbits and that from fellow YouTube channels and learn. The Discord is CGI, it's BGI and TGI, whatever else you want to put there. I'm glad you have put the guitar down. Well, story 1987, if you didn't like being here, shoot it. You know what I mean? I'm just, doing what I'm doing with playing me music. If you don't like it, goes that way. Like your accent, mate. It's Geordie, mate. Geordie born and bred. What do you think of the other? It's American, I believe. Garmin, why do you ignore my messages? Well, you haven't been in today to say anything. You know your guitar playing is terrible. When I would rather listen to you talk. Well, okay. Alright. And as for the second bit, when you're born on the north bank of the River Tyne, you're Geordie by birth. So think what you like. I don't really care. But anyway, the Discord is now set up, and that is for Seeking You and Geordie Nation. Now it's 36 people here. Let's get these likes up. Come on. 33 of you here now, but you're still enough to put the likes up. Come on, let's get the likes up. Are you able to process one message at a time? I read multiple messages. I'm right. Dislike. Well, if you dislike, trot on. No worries, trot on. How tall am I? Well, I used to be 6'1". Not anymore. These apps aren't going. Yes, of course. I'm off then. Bye. Now, Bert, used to be what? So you're shrunk. Just a little bit, yeah. Got scoliosis in the spine. Hi, Paul. Last time I tuned in, you were going on a video call with a woman from recruitment center. She wasn't she wasn't recruitment center. It was meant to be a disability employment officer, and it wasn't a video call. It was just a normal call. But yeah, things are progressing, and I created today the Discord servers, more will follow. But your language isn't the best. It's the link is on my YouTube channel. It's in the post part. The link for both is there. Oh, I've got energy news, man. What happened to the birds? One of the male birds sadly passed away, and the female bird is living with my sister-in-law's mother, who is getting on quite a bit, so it's to keep her company. I'm oh, you're dyslexic like I am, but even I can pronounce that. Would you do a charity sponsor job search? What? Why? Why would I want to do that? At the end of the day, why? You see, the universal credit people know what's going to happen because I keep telling them. Yeah, well, do you know that person, right, is another one like that, and basically, I'm just going to remove you and report you because at the end of the day, it's stupid. I was pointing it out so you knew when I type is there may be a mistake or sometimes maybe on purpose. Well, I look at things like this, yeah. If I struggled with your name the first time, I did. I thought it was something else, and it was pointed out to me. Why are the CGI images always on the wall? Them. Yeah, that's super cool, man. If you wait 5 minutes, yeah, there'll be a dragon float across the wall. Do you only need one Discord server to talk about? Oh, nobody said that this afternoon. If you were an animal, what animal would you be? Go on, probably dog. Where did you link the Discord? If you look on the channel posts, it'll be there. A sloth. Okay, them ones with the long nails. No, I used to have. I've had dogs all my life basically, but none recently. No. The last one was a lovely Staffordshire Bull Terrier, and she didn't last that long because she lived somewhere else. You've not linked it in the posts. I've not linked it in the posts, but I posted it. That's bonkers. That is bonkers. Bonkers, bonkers, bonkers. Right. Right. Okay. If you go onto the channel, you've got home, videos, shorts, live, playlist. It's the one after playlist. And just so you're not confused, yeah. There we go. Now, There be one. There's one. Shock horror. Where's the other one gone? Eh? What the heck? Oh, come on, mouse man, stop behaving yourself. Yeah. I thought, Piers have only done one, but that was Seeking You. Anyway, that's where it is. It's in the post section. So you go to home, go to video, and keep going along until you passed playlist, and it's there. Right. Do I have? No, I don't. Blokes making games apps and doesn't even know how to post a link. Oh yes, I'm a super duper ooper PhD, aren't I? Yeah, I'm really so yeah. So just do yourself a favor at the end of the day. Story 1987. Do yourself a favor. Yeah. And don't let the door tap you on the backside on the way out. Yeah. Jeremy, I'm going to say this one last time. One last time. 2 apps to go live. www.seeking-u.org first, then www.geordie-nation.co.uk second, and then when they're making money advertisements, I'll go back and finish the web development 3. These apps are going to create work. That's the sole purpose of doing the apps. Paul, have you realized those are not links? Well, there should be. One definitely is, because I've just showed you it. Because it tells you HTTP G something. Yeah. Bye. How many jobs do you think they will create? The hope is for the both of them, between them, 100 jobs. Would you ever offer to teach in universities? If they asked. Do you ever hear strange noises in the field at night? Yes. I hear pheasant, and I think either a fox or is it a badger? One of the two. 100 jobs, yes. Story 1987. And if you keep coming in, I'm just going to try and, make sure you don't. Copy and paste. Just post a picture of it. Well, that's what I thought. Man, oh man, it's like pulling teeth, man. Really? Oh, 1 second. Oh, man. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Right. Want to go there. I want there, and bang. Please don't save. Right. Student hubs. Okay. Join hub. No, not a minute. Not at the minute. Right. You want seeking you first, correct? Oh, 5 messages. Hello, we have to see. That's from Hot Dog, eh? Right. Oh, hold on. Bok. If you need help setting up the servers, let me know. Yes, please. And also, Bok. Here's the best thing. Yeah. You know what the server's called? Correct. You know what the app is called? You know where it is? So let's kind of get the wheels in motion to do that. And the quicker we do it, then the quicker I'm going to give you something nice. Okay? Now, the one thing I did is I connected. Oh, I haven't done on the YouTube bit yet, have I? Or have I? Let me have a little look. Because when you're doing stuff on YouTube, you've got to use Studio. Where was it looking? Content. Oh, no, dashboard on it. Customization. That was where it was, man. That was where it was. Right. So. Add link. Right. So I need that from there all the way across. Copy. Right. And that is, yep, that be it. Right, so what I've just done there is on the YouTube Studio, all your links, and I've just put Discord in there as well. And I haven't done, because somebody mentioned earlier, you can run everything from one Discord, and I've got 2. I was going to do 3, but if I only need 1, I'll just have like profile 1, gaming 1, and seeking you and the other. Something's coming through. What we got? Yeah, what we got. Someone's got a nice cat, man. That is really nice. Yeah. So with the next part of the plan is this. To have the code for seeking you cleaned so it run properly, and then after that the version of Bolt, the version of Geordie Nation that's on Bolt, check that, make sure that's hunky dory, and then send that live as well, and then I can get stuck into this web development 3 while that's running in the background. Because one thing I was looking at was what was it, man? N8N N8N. And what you do there is something called an automation. And the automation is like secretary, PA, and and all that stuff. And you've got to like link it boxes with like a bit of string across the top. So you're attaching boxes together and then sending stuff down to like the different social medias. And then you get all your questions and all that answered. You could start an OF. Jack, Paul, why did you go to the City Ground in a Nottingham Forest shirt? I don't own a Nottingham Forest shirt, Jack. I'll show you what I have got though. Oh. There's one of these, what you're about to see, that is going to go into a frame. Probably going to cost us a bit of money for the frame. But what I do have, this one's going in a frame. That one. I have the one where when it gets wet, it shows you the map of the city. Then that's the old Puma. The Fun 88 with the like purpley bits on it. The old Wonga. And the blue. So where you are talking about, pardon me, a forest shirt. No. There's lots of people I know here who support forest. Yeah. Now, I think if the running man was correct, who plays DZ, I think you can connect your Discord to YouTube when you're playing a game or something like that online. I mean, I've got Discord up now because I've got a cat. Sleepy Bull. And yeah. So stick that. Oh, that's cute, man. That's well cute. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, do you remember when I had the black cat that was from downstairs, and it was, I think, 16 years old. Nice cat though. But it had a bit of a Barney with cats in the estate. You once said you had £200 set aside for, yes, that was for the shop. The club shop is going to go and get the Newcastle shirt, and I think it's the pro shirt. The pro shirt's about 110 quid. Don't know on that one. And hello, AA's from Iran. Wow. And Mohammed is 2009 is from Iran as well. Have you been abroad yet? I have. Yes. Paris, Germany, Belgium, and Holland. So yeah, I've been abroad. Now, what else we got here? Yes, that's a really nice. Is the cat a male or is it a female? But yeah, nice cat. So with Discord, what sort of things can I do? And Jack's from Iran too. Wow, wait, man. Got loads of people in the night from Iran. So, what we got? Oh, wow, man. That looks so cute. Was it under a year old or something? But it looks so cute, man. Let's hope so. I mean, that's all I want to do is like have the code washed so it's clean, and both of the domains have been paid for. I'm talking to I'm talking to a cat. Dear me. I'll show you the cat. Now, doesn't that look cute, man? But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, get this Seeking You fixed, and I'm gonna say this, right, because they both came from the same place. My hunch is this: there's a registry problem with Seeking You. It's saying something about a timeout, which means double Dutch. But we get that fixed. What's the time frame on getting it fixed? On cleaning that bit of code so that people can go in, create an account. If they have a business, they can create a business account, and then we can get people in there. How many days? Get a cat. Yeah, I mean, I would have a cat, but I think it would have to be black. I really do. No. I don't. I'm not actually sure. All it is this, right? I have a GitHub, which is in my videos. It's code there, and Seeking You is on GitHub, and Seeking You is also on Superbase. Still planning on going to the USA. No, I am not going to the USA to do that. No. No. That plan to do that died on the 20th of January. Can't do it. Can you do that funny Chinese voice from the other night? Don't know which one you got. Let's have a little look. Because Discord's keep pop, pop, pop. Right, what we got? Right, so does anyone here use Superbase, or should we help Paul migrate to something else? Well, Superbase has stuff. I'll post Superbase to you in. Best way of doing it is this, yeah. To clean the code from Superbase side, which is the back end, because Board's the front end, Superbase is the back end. Pardon me. And it has SQL database and then other bits underneath database. And they run something called a dedicated server as well. So use nowhere, well, Sleepybot BOI, yeah, to you. There's 4 people who have been given access. I'm still waiting for messages back. So the faster all of this happens, the faster we can get in and the first person to come up, and I'm doing it again, man. I'm looking at that and talking to that, and you're over there. I'm not quite used to this Discord thing yet. Yeah, I'm learning. Adult learning sort of thing. What? There's two of them. That is awesome, man. But yeah, as soon as we get Seeking You fixed, so people can, create an account, the better. And the sooner that happens, we can start pushing. Because, like I say, the only thing that is needed for Geordie Nation is it needs to be reconnected, and then the link up with, it's 123 reg for the domain, and then everything goes. Adult learning is like going back to nursery. Nursery. That's nursery's what? 3 years old? So I don't know what. When are you coming back on Twitter? Not. How much is that adult learning course costing you? I think it cost me about 23 quid. I think so. Yeah. So what have we got here on Discord? Let's have a look. We have to say hi. Does any? You get a little wave back. Right. So, like I said to you, the purpose of doing Seeking You and Geordie Nation is this. I was posting a picture of another person who does go onto YouTube. It's not his channel, it's on somebody else's channel. And I posted a picture of him on a few of my Facebook pages to tell the other one who is on YouTube that two things are coming, which is Seeking You and Geordie Nation, so that he can prepare himself to create an account. And the whole thing with both of them is to push by adverts. Adverts would be like every hour or like 5 past the hour of 24 hours of the day, and by that be a 90-second video of like telling people about your channel. Who's the biggest troll you've come across? Given, couldn't tell you. But the quicker we can get these things sorted out, the better we can move forward then. I can say on every platform that Seeking You and Geordie Nation are open for business, and then see how many between now and August pile in. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at the minute. Slightly for depot, correct. I know. Oh, Benny, I know the company's not registered yet. I want it up online so people can go in, have a look around, and explore, connect to people in different areas. Then, and only then, will I ever
like get in touch with company's house to turn around and say, this is just launched and this is just launched. Because that's going to cost me between the two of them to register them. It's £13. Let's say £13 50 pence. So that's 27. Yeah, 27 quid. Jack, are you still looking? Jack, Jack, what do you think Seeking You is about? What do you think Geordie Nation is about? Playing tiddlywinks? I thought you were based there. Asked a few people about you and they said that you were born idle. Yeah, of course I was born idle. That's why I did 57 hours a week. So yeah, I was born idle. Uh-huh. Yeah. Hated by a lot of people. But at the end of the day, job's a job. What's peanuts for running a social media? Because what I'm looking at is the bigger picture, and the bigger picture, sadly, costs a heck of a lot more than registering with Company House. Yes, I do believe in crypto. Yes, I do. Are you not well? Are you not well? Thought of it. I don't really care about is I mean at the end of the day if I make enough money by doing the apps and stuff like that, I'll just put an offer in. But that's in the future. Why run try run a business if you struggle to pay 20 odd quid? It's not 20 odd quid, it's nearly £27. And Benny, you look at how much you get on universal credit. You try and stretch that far. It ain't worth it, mate. But I'm still trying. And slowly moving forward. And like I said to you, Benny, you got the job being a mod, yeah? But just remember what I'm trying to do, what the overall goal is, the core, what that is. Because that's why today, when a few people turned around and said to me about Discord, Discord is now open for business. Yeah, story. Do you know what it is, right? If you're gonna come in and just complain and whinge on, trot on, mate. I haven't got time. I've got the energy, and at the end of the day, if you don't like it, shoot off, mate. Simple as. Life is too short, and if you don't like being here, don't be here. Be somewhere else. Why is everyone standing with their backs to you? Whatever, mate. Whatever. Any updates on the surgery yet? Well, I was chatting to a kid yesterday, and his brother had had his kneecap taken completely off. It's fixed the problem, but he hasn't got a kneecap there no more. So, yeah, I was quite surprised at that one, but it is what it is. What's your brother saying about this? It's over his head. It's completely over his head. Shoot off, Paul. How could you tell your fans to do something so awful? Yeah, there is people like that, though. You know what I mean? There are people like that who they just want to come in and just well, chuck a big spanner in his works and stuff like that. And like I say, I mean, why you would do that when the whole core and purpose of what I'm trying to do is not only create a job for myself, but others at the same time. I think you should look at driving buses or being a taxi driver. What I'm trying to do two different apps. Do you know how really strange that sounds? Because you wouldn't have time to like play the guitar in there. You wouldn't have time to sit down and post to another form of social media. Do you know why? Because you'd be absolutely knackered. You live. So you work to live, not live to work. I think that's the right way around. I'm not building websites for a hobby. I am building a website so that eventually over 1 million people will be coming in on a regular basis. And if 1 million people are coming in, then big companies will turn around and say, can we advertise? It's the natural thing. Right. I'll tell you one thing, yeah? If you're going to just be like negative, if you're just going to be negative, yeah, in chat, then why are you here? Hmm? Why are you here on this live? Because if I create jobs and you are still coming into my chat, the big moderators will turn around and just go, bye. You see, what I'm trying to do is hard, it's technical, and I'm still doing it. Today I did two servers on Discord, and I've never ever done that in my life. You're incorrect, Benny. So because you're incorrect, guess what, mate? When I come back on the laptop, Benny, sorry, mate, but I'm demoting you because at the end of the day, for the first couple of years when I was down here, I was a full-time carer, mate. And anybody that says, oh, you're just doing this and doing that, no, I was a full-time carer. And that person is sadly no longer here. So the thing is, at the end of the day, if that's your feelings, I'll go onto the laptop and I'm just going to downgrade you, mate, because, you know, try my best at the end of the day. And if you know, I'm just tired of people having a go and having a pop and all the rest of it. Hi, Raw Dog. Reddit 7 years ago, building a game. Hardly think so. I didn't know about Reddit. I think I went on to Reddit. Actually, oh, you know what it is, man. Fiddlesticks, man, fiddlesticks. Right. Where are we? I'll tell you exactly when I joined. Right. Right, here we go. Just the one. Pardon me. Pardon me. Right. Mm-hmm. I'm on my profile, mum. Right. Where did I? Right, go right way down the bottom. Down there. Keep going down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Right. What year are we on now? I'm just scrolling back to the beginning on Reddit. See when the date is. Right. So just did a little jump there. Right. 7 years ago, repotting of a Venus flytrap has actually made my mum burst out laughing with that one. As I says to her, ouch, I've just been bitten. But yeah, 7 years. But there's not many posts on there, and the person you see in the video, I was the carer for that person. A lot of things happen, you know, Benny. A lot of things, yeah? And Benny, I'm only human at the end of the day, just like you. So, right. So I will come off that one. Now, what we got? 20 people here, and we've only got 9 likes. Oh, yes, and super chats available too. Now, moving forward, first priority is he still here? Is he still here? You will get downgraded, Benny. What's your step? Well, put it this way, right? Story. From most of your posts, yeah, you don't like. And that's the kind of gist I've got. You just don't like. So, the easiest thing for you to do is do that. That's the easiest thing you can do, because if your comments, I don't like them, I'm just not going to read it. I'm going to blank it. Could I get a mod once you dethrone? Well, I can make you a mod. It's just, well, you got to look up. You got to look at this at the end of the day, right? I can make anybody a mod, but the mod has the broadcaster. He has their back. Yeah, he's there to turn around and keep people in line, and that's meant to be the job. Make everyone a mod. No. But yeah, I mean, the thing is, there will be probably between now and 2030, maybe 50 mods. Just depends if I get the figures I want for Seeking You and Geordie Nation. If I get those figures I want, then yeah, there'll probably be 50 different like places. And then if you're a mod, you're going to earn some money as well. That's a different thing I'm throwing in. Because once the Seeking You and Geordie Nation start making money, I'm going to turn around and say, right, a little wager for you doing a mod job. Well, Benny, you'd love to see this money, yeah? Well, here's my pledge. Get 100,000 on Seeking You, 100,000 on Geordie Nation, and let's say we do 25 quid a show. So every time I come on live, yeah, 25 quid. Because that way, you're not doing it for the love. Well, you should be, but you're doing it for a monetary value. That's not happening, Paul. Sorry to tell you. Well, as I said to you before, you either want the job or you didn't. Which is it? If you're so sure these apps will make money, why don't you give yourself a deadline? The deadline is when I start making money through the apps. Because what I have to do at the moment, until I get further advice from the expert, is keep doing what I'm doing, signing, and if I get an income, from YouTube, that is month after month after month, is report each one if it goes over the threshold. That way I stay in their good books and they know I'm doing something constructive. Now if I claim between now and September to 100k, I'm not going to be, when September comes, claiming. I wouldn't claim. I would close the claim, because if you've got 100,000 subscribers, then you're being paid by YouTube. And part of the issue is this: 2,000 plus videos. I think it's 2,200 and something videos, lives as well. The more they get that, right, the likes on the videos, on the lives, the more you get that on it, you go up the algorithm and you start getting picked up. Like I had one of my videos on my stream the other day because it was like 600 odd people liked it. And I was like, okay, I'll sit there and watch it, and I watch it all the way through so that the adverts, I mean, people say the adverts are boring. They're not. Because the adverts, they split the money straight down the middle. So you watch an advert, like, I'll give you an example. Newcastle United matches 10 minutes and so many seconds long. They're going to chuck an advert in there. That advert's about 90 seconds. And you'll have 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 companies advertising. If you watch all of those 4 companies, Newcastle United gets money from YouTube. What's the backup if this doesn't all happen? I'm going to make it happen. You look at it this way, right? Yeah. And I want you to really seriously look at it this way. No, no BS, because you don't get that with me. I don't do clickbait and I don't do BS. But what I'll tell you is this, yeah? I have videos where I have loaded up VS Code, I've loaded up Udemy, had them both side by side, and I've showed you lines of code like H1, P, and other different lines and exercises. So you've seen that. And I just got sidetracked when somebody mentioned AI. It's not a good business plan to not have a contingency. You need to have another plan so you don't end up destitute as a pensioner. That's never going to happen. You mean like struggling on my state pension? It's never going to happen. Never. You see, the contingency plan, which we were just talking about before, yeah, I have an account on Waves. I put money into that account on Waves through my digital wallet. Then I go to the community, which is about 6 million strong, and I say, I want you to vote on this proposal. Yes, I'll give you so many of that product, or no, and you get out. So the consensus of that would be, if they're getting, say, 10,000, 20,000, or 30,000 of an asset, they're going to go like that. And you only need 51% because it's 100%. He doesn't roll dog. What was that? I did own my own house until I got sacked by a bus company, and they threw me to the lions. You need 35 years of pension contributions to get a full state pension. Yes, yeah, but here's the thing: a full state pension and what I'm looking to receive, I'd have a pension for Seeking You, I'd have a pension for Geordie Nation, and those 3 games, they would also provide a pension. So the money from state pension, that would just be like piggy bank money. Bert is saying, Paul, if you claim universal credit, it affects your state pension. I don't believe that. Do you play the lottery? I used to play the lottery. I used to do the Euro. No, you won't have a penny for any other or any of those. What I know you can do is it contributions. You can pay your contributions, national insurance minimum when you're on it. Yeah, but if you're doing a job where the value of the job is 50k a year, then you put a good couple of grand into the contributions. That should qualify. Should do. And did Durham Wasps have a? I have no idea. Won't be able. Won't be. What? Won't he also be off UC because of his pension? No. Geordie Nation set for release soon. Yes, it is. I mean, the what needs to happen before Geordie Nation is released is 1 second, Corvo. What needs to happen is the code for Seeking You cleaned so people can sign up, and then clean Geordie Nation in case it is the same as the other one. Right, 50k job is a way through, Paul. Even in 2025, that's a decent wage for someone without a degree. Yeah, but what you're not understanding though, Corvo, is this: go and watch Christian, that's his name. His videos are We Are No Code. And what he was discussing in the video I'm talking about, he was showing you Vo, Bolt, Lovable, and other ones like Think, Windsurf, and he tells you in there that when you're speaking to AI, you have to have like a plan. Board and Beyond. Yes, hiya. Was it keen guys? I'm at a sponsor's order to table to at. Oh, all right. Yeah, you were on earlier. Board and Beyond. Um, just giving your friend advice that your current app plans, if they don't work out, well, once I've like the ball's been rolling with the down here in Nottingham, they call it Circle, but everywhere else it's like NHS. And for my shoulders, it would be microsurgery on both shoulders, like stick the vacuum cleaner in, suck the crap out, stitch you up. 6 weeks, and then I can have perfect arm movement again. Then, left knee, take it off, and that's where the problem is. Left knee. That's why I'm hobbling. So yeah. Have universal credit offered your mid dish? No. Have they what? What was that? Have universal credit offered you? I didn't even know that was possible, Road Dog. Bye. And if that person comes back in, I want them booted. Because we're all adults here. And if someone comes up and puts a post like that, they're booted. You hear me? Everyone? They're booted. Right. You know that was the stupidest comment I've seen, and I'm just not going to take that. So, right. So we shall see what the next couple of weeks brings, and thank you everybody. As I say, the Discord is now up, and one for seeking you. That one's open. The other one's not. But you know where it is. Cool is going to super chat, is he? What he's waited? He's waited an hour and 12 minutes to super chat me, has he? Gordon Bennett. Oh man. Right. Okay. What else we got? Nothing at the moment. Anyway, yeah. So the Discord is now set up. Just waiting for. Is there 4 or is it no? There's 5 people now to um to look at the codes. 5 people. So the quicker those 5 people clean the codes, so that people can go in to seeking you, then Geordie Nation, I want that code clean because it was made by the same people at Bolt. So if there's errors in one, there's going to be errors in the other. You know what I mean? And then there'll be 2 where we can go live on. Yeah, it's an adult forum, as Paul said, for. Be very grateful, Paul. What for? What have I got to be very grateful for? Six 600 seconds. I just want people to be proper. You know, I mean, is it too much to ask? You know, I think it's crazy and bonkers myself, but you know. But I will see you good people, 11:30 or thereabouts. If I've got to be somewhere, I'll let you know. Thank you very much, Cool. Thank you. Much appreciated, man. And here's one thing, right? I want to say to you, Al. Yeah. The purpose of doing these apps is it's going to give another form of social media. So you get Facebooks, Instagrams, TikToks, all that sort of thing. And then you've got another 2. And like content creators like Adam Pearson, Matty Renton, Magpie Channel TV, Lee Lawler of Newcastle Fans TV, Kev from Gallagher Shots, Eddie Hope, Eddie H of Tyneside Life, gives all of these another place to put their YouTube channels on, so that, you know, both sites, both of them, Seeking You and Geordie Nation, there'll be an advert around about the hour mark, whether it's by me saying these are, you know, my fellow YouTube channels, and or whether it's them themselves doing their own little video. That's what I want, because we all should, because we support Newcastle United, we all should be a lot higher than what we are. Well, what I've got to do, between now and the new season is this. Obviously, got to sort out this benefit, which Albert's going to do for us. As if it's going to be the case of them forcing me to go tribunal, at least I'm going to have Albert there with us. Yeah, Benny. Yeah. That's why there's now 5 people trying to look at it. And one of those people that's going to be, I hope, looking at it, he's got the invite. It's just whether he's opened the invite or not. Is this person from Citizens Advice? No, they are a little bit higher than Citizens Advice, but they are still experts. And they have direct line to where they need to be. So, yeah. Anyway, cheers for everybody coming in. Is AE, is this a real person? No, it's a DPI 2122121 BBI. Oh, dear me, I laugh. Oh, right. Right. See you all tomorrow.